Here with Aljamain Sterling. Recently moved up to featherweight. How's that adjustment been, moving up in divisions, and what's the biggest difference in the divisions?
I think the biggest difference has been the height of everybody else. I'm only 5'7". Some of these guys are 5'11", 6 feet, 6'1". Short Woodson 6'2", so it's kind of crazy how tall these guys are getting. But other than that, I think it's been pretty well. My strength is improved because I can be the guy that I am in the room, in the octagon, how I was when I was first at bantamweight earlier on in my career. So now it's a big difference, and I'm comfortable. I feel strong. I'm happy, and it's like a new page in my career.
The biggest problem your opponent is causing this weekend?
The biggest problem, I mean, if I'm being honest, I think the grappling. That's really it. I mean, two grapplers is gonna make for a very exhausting fight. One of us is gonna be panting like crazy, and hopefully it's not me. And I'm looking forward to it.
Talk about some of your ventures outside of the octagon. You recently just started Funk Harbor Rum. I know you're into music. You might have an album dropping soon. What is it like? How important is it for you to have other interests outside of the octagon to kind of keep you centered?
For me, I'm just more than a fighter. It's, this is definitely my passion, something I loved. It was a hobby, and then I was able to turn it into a career. So I'd be forever grateful for that. But before I started fighting, I had other passions: basketball, football, music. And fortunately, this worked out where it allowed me to now do some of those things that I enjoy for fun. Like, I like to make music for fun. I rap with my brother, who's actually doing it on a more serious side note. And for myself, having the rum, Funk Harbor Rum, that we just created and launched in August, right before Jamaican Independence Day. Authentic Jamaican rum, no preservatives, no additives. I enjoy drinking. I drink during training camp. I've said this multiple times. So it's like, why not have something that I'm actually proud of and a good product that I can share with the world? And of course, give a little taste of the island of Jamaica. And that's what we have, Funk Harbor Rum.
So will you be having a cocktail Friday night before the fight, or?
I probably have one Friday night after the ceremony weigh-ins. We normally have a team dinner, and I usually have at least one drink. Surprisingly, the last fight against Cater is the only time I've never done it that I can remember. And it was because I was so nervous. I was like, maybe I should just skip this one. And then I was like, man, I should have had like 2 or 3 drinks. But it is what it is, man. I think your whole training camp, one little thing takes the edge off, helps you relax. And that's for me. It's not for everybody. So do what makes you feel comfortable. And it helps me sleep. I don't care what nobody says.
There's been some discourse about what your placement on the fight card. It is on the prelims, not on the main card. Do you take that as a sign of disrespect?
I didn't know how to take it at first, but glass half full is how I typically tend to look at everything in my life that has happened to me. If it's not the most positive thing, how can you spin it to a positive? And for me, I get to fight earlier. I get to hang out with my friends and family earlier. We get to party earlier. We get to drink some Funk Harbor earlier. And I get paid the same. So nothing really changes. And I think more people are going to be able to tune in and watch for free versus trying to get people to pay $80 for an pay-per-view is not the easiest thing to do. So, glass half full.
Final prediction for Saturday night.
I think second round submission.